Sarada's timeskip design has officially been revealed in the latest V-Jump issue. The second part of Boruto is officially called the Two Blue Vortex, which sounds similar to the one-shot Minato manga The World Within the Spiral. While there is a lot to talk about their similarities, the significance of Sarada in the story is apparently being teased in this artwork. So let's dissect the official timeskip look of Sarada, along with her possible role and abilities. Ikimoto has always been blamed for adulterating Sarada in the manga, and it seems like he has played the same card in the timeskip. This artwork of Sarada has yet again enhanced the possibility of Boru-Sara happening in the story. She is seen with a similar haircut and jacket worn by Boruto. It's probably a symbol of remembrance that she adopted ever since he left the village. This shows how deeply she must have attached herself to Boruto and how much she has missed him during the timeskip period. The Uchiha earrings have given her a glamorous look, and her neckband could have a huge significance that we will discuss later. People are really upset for the glasses that she's wearing, cause she recently unlocked her Manga. Now whether that was an aesthetic choice or will have something to do with the plot shall be revealed later. This design of the Uchiha girl is said to be heavily resemble the character of Bayonetta from a video game series of the same name. When I looked into this character to see if there are any similarities that she shares with Sarada, I found something really interesting. Bayonetta is known for fighting to find the truth of her past. Implying this into Sarada's case, maybe she is also trying to figure out the omnipotence in the timeskip. It could be that Aida did not reveal anything to Sarada and decided to stay loyal to Kawaki. The contrast in their eyes also hints at the same, and this could be the reason which forced her to find the truth of the past. The next similarity between both of them could be a bit of an over-exaggeration, but hear me out. Bayonetta is known to be a coquettish and mysterious character. Keeping in mind the outfit of Sarada that I said is similar to Boruto, it's actually really similar to the Akatsuki as well. So what if Sarada had been developing a cult just like the Akatsuki, which is full of Boruto supporters? This neckband could be the specific item worn exclusively by the members of this cult. If Sumire's timeskip design gets revealed and we get to see her with a similar neckband, then this theory might actually come true. But if that's not the case, then this pendant is simply a reflection of the Haruno clan in her outfit. Her overall apparel represents the three people that she cares about the most. I will provide some more hints about the cult theory in a moment, so stay tuned. Moving on to the huge role of Sarada, we can conclude by this Boruto-inspired haircut that she is going to be an arch-enemy of Kawaki. The shape of their dojutsus also hint at the same. Both of them are based off the sun. The only difference is that Sarada's Manga seemingly gives the light away, while Kawaki's Dharmagun absorbs the light. It can act as a huge hint for their timeskip role, where Sarada would constantly try to illuminate the world with facts and truth. Kawaki, on the other hand, would absorb the reality from the world to make everyone suffer in the falsehood created by omnipotence. We could even conclude that all the main characters are gonna be totally different from their pre-timeskip counterparts. Boruto, Sarada and all the others will undergo some huge character development, which has been teased in the prologue scene. As Boruto has already lost his smile and charisma in the timeskip, the same can be applied to every other character. The reason I think this way has something to do with the peak writing of Kishimoto, where he used the Minato one-shot manga to tease the future of Boruto series. When I first read the name The Two Blue Vortex, I found it too similar to the name of the Minato one-shot manga, which is called The World in the Spiral. So I decided to give the manga a second read, and guess what? There is actually a line said by Mito Uzumaki in the manga, which says that the vortex will soon change into a spiral. A vortex is a fast-spinning mass of air, water or a similar substance, while a spiral refers to a more organized motion of something and is often symbolically referred to as growth, enlightenment or transformation. So this foreshadowing could refer to the magnificent development of all the characters, especially Boruto and Kawaki. Maybe that's why their worldviews have dramatically shifted from the pre-timeskip era. While Kawaki ended up becoming a revolutionary, Boruto started honoring the system that he resented the most. Not only that, the Two Blue Vortex could even refer to the Uzumaki brothers, and here's how. The name Uzumaki also means vortex or whirlpool in Japanese, so implying this into the timeskip title, we can conclude that it's about Boruto and Kawaki, who are the main spotlight of the show. There is even a possibility that Sarada's jacket is exactly the same as the one worn by Boruto, as Ikimoto loves to play with colors in the manga covers. So now that we know Sarada is under a huge spotlight in the timeskip, what possibly could she be doing to help her rogue relatives? Well, if you remember the words of Momoshiki, it's actually the immune who seem to suffer from omnipotence the most. I don't know if you have noticed this, but Sarada does not have a headband in this artwork. Could this mean that she has went rogue? Or could it be that Konoha does not exist in the future? Well, that might remain a mystery for some time, but the one thing that everyone is forgetting is the Manga power of Sarada. And there is something related to Bayonetta Bayonetta that I would like to mention here. As I said earlier, she is a coquettish character, which is the equivalent of flirty or seductive. The Mangekyo of Sarada is shaped like an 8-pointed star, and the goddess in Babylonian mythology, who is denoted by the same shape, has some more interesting ties with her. The goddess Ishtar is associated with war and seductive desire. This means Sarada's character has not been made like this for fan service, but has a deeper role behind it. It could be that she will lose her mind over the 3-year time skip period for the love of Boruto, which would force her to go rogue and search for him. As the goddess, who's possibly an inspiration behind her character, is also associated with war, maybe she would go rogue to find him when a warlike situation would erupt in Konoha. The way she has devoted herself to the love of Boruto will definitely lead to some interesting ups and downs. We shouldn't forget the shape of their eyes are also symbolic to each other. The sun and moon duo, who are down to take on the whole world, could become unstoppable in the time skip. As for her Mangekyo ability, it should be something which reflects the shared desire of her heart. We know she is head over heels for Boruto, so her Mangekyo granting her a power which helps him is a huge possibility. Not to mention the sun enlightens the moon with its light, so maybe she'll be the life force of Boruto in some way. While I'm unsure if she's directly involved with the Jogen's awakening, the possibility of her forming a cult to protect her lover is way too high. As Uchihas are known for their disruptive nature, Sarada going against the village to help her rogue friend is not out of question. If lust is actually a part of her character, then her Mangekyo ability might help to attract individuals into falling in love with her, similar to Aida's charm. The only difference would be Sarada would use it purposefully, while Aida's spell was unintentional. This would explain the contrast in their eyes. That was even foreshadowed in an anime opening. Moreover, I guess the role of Sarada will be more brutal than what we are expecting. Her character could yet again take a murderous turn, just like her ancestors, for the sake of love. As we know, she is well aware of Aida's clairvoyance power, so she will need to be extra careful while picking her targets. The best way to bypass her all-seeing power could be to trap her victim in a genjutsu while exposing them to the love spell. She could then perform some forbidden technique on them that will automatically take their life if they are caught, similar to how Sasori employs poison in his puppet weapons to kill his opponents. She could even use a ninja tool like a time bomb that she could activate if something goes wrong with the victim. There are even prophecies of some exciting videos such as the blue vortex being a reference to Boruto and Himawari, or the return of Jushin coming on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe to see them fulfill. Finally, I would like to bring some interesting facts about the time skip design of Sarada. While many believe it to be her final time skip artwork, some sources say that it's only a promotional art made by Ikimoto, and the finalized one could be a bit different than this one. The next chapter is just a month away and marks the beginning of the time skip. There are rumors of a mini time skip actually happening in the show before the bigger one. While I can't say if it's actually confirmed or if people have mistaken some theories for facts, it would be really cool to witness something like that, considering the plot holes that need to be filled. One of the major plot holes comes from the prophecy of Toneri that still hasn't been recalled yet. Check out this video to find out more about it, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stuff. I will see you next time.